Everything just falling in place for 𝐴𝐿𝐵. A stark contrast to game number 1. Now they're the ones with the aggression, with the superior burst, and the superior chase potential, with the slows and mobility that they have. 𝐴𝐿𝐵, we're just not ready right there. Getting �troublemaker deleted. This shows that he was so dominant in game number 1 that in game number 2 right here, he hasn't done anything, but Team 𝐴𝐿𝐵 is like, no. Get out of here.
I think, at least for Team 𝐴𝐿𝐵, they want to fight together, and I think this is a draft that definitely is more beneficial when you are scouting for that information. And I think that right now, 𝐴𝐿𝐵 is doing a lot of work for the team to help them get to that decision faster.
The Astral Echo, very powerful utility tool here for providing information that every team needs here, and making Castle in trouble. He got some 3-man penalty zone, but he's still stuck by himself. Here comes Marzo coming in with the Phantom Steed, dropping Ethan real low. Aizen being an absolute nuisance with the demonic force. The snipe, unfortunately, going to miss from 𝐵𝐵𝑒x, as well as the spatial migration. 𝐴𝐿𝐵, beautiful timings here as �troublemaker comes in. He has his eyes on the goal lane, but 𝐵𝐵𝑒x with the outplay, walking in the opposite direction, not allowing him to make full advantage of his ultimate. �troublemaker still playing this risky. He sees Ethan, he wants him, but he jumps away, and Aizen flickers forward to get the punish.
That was wild. What happened right there?
Honestly, that was kind of disgusting. He knew that he could outplay that, and he absolutely nailed it, really abusing the game mechanics here.
�troublemaker just caught off position. Now Vanguard coming in 1v2. Won't be able to get anything done though. 𝐴𝐿𝐵, they just seem bewildered right here with the decisiveness of Team 𝐴𝐿𝐵. At every point, they're the ones making the play happen, and they haven't even used the combo, right? The Astral Echo into a multiple-man spatial migration from Ethan, or even the Renner's Apathy for that double long-range snipe.
You're right. The gold laners haven't been too involved in a lot of these fights, have they? I mean, for the most part, maybe after like one item, we were expecting to see 𝐵𝐵𝑒x actually start joining him. But in the meantime, while Team 𝐴𝐿𝐵 is going to be taking this turtle pretty much for free, �umbrella full advantage, open up the map on top side just in case there is a potential fight, and they'll go in and quickly break down the tier 2, maybe tier 1, maybe even get a tier 2.
And just trading for objectives right here. Black March might not get it, man, and in the bottom side, already a trade attempted from 𝐴𝐿𝐵, but you gotta be careful, man. Castle cannot overstep right here. He is not as disposable as the Arlov was in the previous game.
With spatial migration, gonna find the turret slot right into the Bandit's Rage, and Castle is gone. The castle walls have fallen to the hands of 𝐴𝐿𝐵.
And that's also a tier 2. Oh, no! He breaks it just in time! 1% of that tower's HP left. In the meantime, if we look on the top side, at least for the Wanwan, I'm curious to see how far along her item that she is. I mean, Blackmar, she has an EXP lead over 𝐵𝐵𝑒x. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Aizen being quite a nuisance here. He's actually reached the point where he's tanky enough to just walk up against �umbrella and provide information as a Phoveus. Now a lot of attention being diverted to the top lane, pressuring Black March and stealing away the orange buff.
I find it peculiar that the main man sent to the front lines to really tank a lot of damage is Castle. You would think that with the penalty zone, he is going to be the counter-engage tool, and he can send Fangor out there instead. But that is not what's happening, man. Fangor has been relatively passive. Look at where he's standing right here, behind a lot of his teammates.
Yeah, I think it's really difficult for him because the early game has been pretty much passed as we transition into mid towards late, and Fangor is just struggling.
Oh! Ether with the flicker spatial migration! I have never seen that before! Picks off Castle once again.
Blink and you'll miss it. That is the speed at which 𝐴𝐿𝐵 can just make the plays happen. �umbrella are doing a great job trading right here though, so all things considered, this might be the best thing they can do so far. And now it's the waiting game. With the Lord spawning in 8 seconds, who's going to get the setup? The setup advantage, the vision advantage within the Varia there. It's going to be very difficult for �umbrella to get the surprise situation that they really require to get the backline and come out on top in these fights.
I don't know, because it feels like even if you do want to kind of get into that backline, it's the targets are difficult to get to. That's number one. If we're talking about �umbrella, wait, hold on. Nolan is going to be able to get a push down on that bottom side. Crack a tier 2 open. Mid is already pushed out. 𝐴𝐿𝐵 have macroed this really nicely.
This is beautiful objective control coming in from the Mongolian representatives right here. Tier 2 bot falls easily. I don't think they're aware that Fangor is scouting this out, but it's still not a really big issue here for Lil Gun. He will get started on the Bebex. Spatial migration, gonna find the hill. The Troublemaker looking for the dive, but he won't be able to connect it. Vengeance Pop won't save him. Fracture destroys him, and Black March is now being chased down, but he gets the crossbow of Tang. Not enough damage yet though, as so Zexora gets the double kill. Spatial migration dodges the penalty zone. Bebex actually flickers forward onto Vangor, gets punished for it. Astral Spear won't finish him off. Aizen being chased down by Marl in the backline. A crazy, messy fight, but Umbrella Squad now actually winning out inconsistent damage, so Lil Gun will make a hasty retreat.
Oh boy, honestly, it wasn't looking good for Umbrella Squad for a second there, but Team Lil Gun took a majority, took a good chunk of punishment after that, right? I mean, they got some pretty big spells from some big players from the side of Team Lil Gun.
Troublemaker just got immediately nuked in the beginning of that fight though, and now Zexora.
Zexora, he's looking for Marl, he gets it! Mega kill for the Nolan as he just makes out like a bandit.
That was disgusting, man. That's a lot of damage. And now the Lord, can it go to the hands of Lil Gun? No contest available for Umbrella Squad, despite that win. But you can see that in a messy fight, they have a chance here. There are ways for them to really come out on top in the fight. It all comes down to the execution right now.
Let's see how much execution they're going to get, because right now Marl, he's 2 levels below Sora as of yet. Let's look at the items. Perfect timing here. Hunter Strike, Brute Force Breastplate into Malefic Roar, in comparison to BOD Malefic Roar into Hunter Strike. So a lot more damage output specifically from Sora and any HP.
Well, it's also a fighter in the hands of Marl, right? So it doesn't really perform the same way. But look at this, Vanguard going against Zexora.
Yeah, he's diving real